Now we get to speak to the person who I continue to laugh that their name is literally Mid.
But I want to help Miss Mididol with
Very
this.
unfortunate for them.
Alright, Clive. You've all done then?
Alright.
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Quest complete. Almost another level.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Yay! Are we getting back to actual main quests now? Hallelujah.
Ah, Clive.
Hey!
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Harpocrates about Torgor. He must have found something.
I loved is it Taha or Tarja or Tar? I don't know how you pronounce it, but I love her.
Don't keep Gav waiting. He seemed excited.
You know, not enough to actually
I wasn't
remember how you
expecting
pronounce her
you
name,
back,
but you know.
You earned this.
A Berserker Ring and Orchestrion Roll and an Empty Shard.
All yours.
How lucky I am.
Best of luck out there.
Berserker Ring increases attack proficiency with each precision dodge. I mean, it's interesting, but do I want to get rid of any of these for it? Cooldown, reduction, damage up, XP up? No.
Sid,
I don't think I'm ever replacing those, to be honest, so... I think it's Tarja? Is it Tarja?
The little ones have been up to their old tricks.
Tarja? I don't know. Whatever. She's great.
Clive, where have you been?
Doing
I've
fucking
been wanting
side
to ask you
quests,
something
mate. It's been
about
awful.
Torgal. Where did you get him? Like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name
Yes!
was Fenrir.
Yes!
Fenrir
Fenrir.
the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a
Interesting.
girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other?
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers,
What?
just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
Love that.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own. His latent birthright as a Frostwolf.
Love
It had only
that.
to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
In your what, sorry?
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
Oh, thank God it cutscened us there. I was about to cry if I was going to have to walk all the way back across the whole fucking map again. Sometime later.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now.
Fucking
Just
better.
you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Let's find out.
I think I'll wait till mid's away to take it to
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
But preferably like 2 minutes. You know? As long as it takes, but also hurry the fuck up, you know? Hello?
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
Oh yeah?
A guest?
Good guest or bad guest?
For your trouble.
Oh, it's Uncle.
In hindsight. Uncle Byron?
Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
Meanwhile, God, it's so pretty. Oh, I can't get over how fucking gorgeous that is. Wow. Seat of the Imperial Court. That is stunning.
The Dhalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dhalmekians empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dhalmekians will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dhalmekians to send for him, he would not arrive in time.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
Prince Dion, I think, is actually kind of a good guy. He's thinking, fuck off, Dad, right now.
Sire.
Maybe we can get a cheeky bit of patricide going on here. Wouldn't that be fun? He had one of those flowers before. Is there anything in the lore about those flowers? Because I feel like I don't know anything about those flowers. No. Nothing we don't already know.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once.
It keeps focusing on the flower. What does the flower mean?
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
Oh boy. I was hoping he could betray his dad.
So Annabella's tales were true.
Without his dad realizing.
You disappoint me, Dion.
She's maneuvering to get him fucking disowned, disinherited, and get her own son on the throne.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
I'm very interested to see what happens to her in the end, because she's like such an evil person. But also, like, she has no combat capability, she's not a Eikon, she's not a dominant or whatever. She's like, if we got in front of her with a sword, that's it. It's over for her. But, like, whether that's possible, I don't know.
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith.
Do they?
Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
With pleasure. Give me that map goodness, the juicy map lore.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly, her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift, and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes. It seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts.
Do you reckon that's the next crystal we're destroying then?
Would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waloed friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert.
and by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have tightened back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
Mine, not your own.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away.
I could have told you that.
Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Hey.
Mid's finished outfitting her little workshop.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal.
But
All
I mean,
I'm after is Kupka's head.
We might as well while we're there, right?
I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's. And only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Does Gav not like the uncle then? Is there any reason not to like the uncle? He's been nothing but, like, helpful so far.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Maybe just because he's a bit extra? But Gav's a bit fucking extra too. The Velcroy Desert, a vast arid sea of sand and stone that has been slowly consuming western Dhalmekia since time immemorial.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Hey, Riddle of the Sands.
Ready, go?
Oh, that's a big area. Okay. I see.
faster.
Well, I'm very glad we have the
Destination
Chocobo for
lies
this.
over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands. Many years ago, when you were just a boy,
It stops me sprinting when he starts talking.
This way together.
This becomes the new max
Accompanying
speed.
your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your Chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle.
Banter.
I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Who do you think those soldiers were?
Yeah, I'm like giga glad that I've got my Chocobo. It's just like fucking sand dunes as far as the eye can see for the most part.
Dhalmekian Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Press on! Boom, 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 boom. What's up?
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Love you, buddy. See you soon. Hope he's alright in the heat here. It'd be easy to get sunstroke.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Do you reckon that she is the contact? I feel like she's the contact. Wait, that's Joshua's girl. Are we in the same fucking pub as Joshua? Oh my god. Well, that's not good.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
I once again repeat that they better have an incredibly good fucking reason why Joshua is refusing to tell us anything about what's going on. He saved us from Ultima, but then he didn't stick around for us to wake up and give us any information, and then fucking 5 years passed, and he clearly has never come to help us or anything. Like, they better have a good reason for that. I like how they joined those scenes together by following her going up and down the stairs. There's literally, like, no need to do it, but it was just, like, a nice little continuity thing, I guess.
I see is sand. I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Whoops.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose.
Banter.
Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Incredible banter. Truly top tier. Oh, I like him.
It's the outlaw. Take him.
Take this. Oh wow, they have some pretty strong resistance actually.
Tried it.
Oh my god, both of them combined didn't kill him? Wow.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
That did. That's my most powerful single attack. Level? Yeah! Level 30!
For your trouble.
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Okay, I guess she wasn't our contact. Wow, that's a fucking pretty sight.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
What? Oh.
Clive?
Too late, mate.
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Bro, you give up too easy.
Where are you?
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
Indeed.
All they said of themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Man, I love the water here. The very blue glow.
Made from the stoutest.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh boy. You gonna stop me leaving? Cause I'm gonna stop you living.
The road, and it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
You'd have to make an exception.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
What's a bit more
By
at this
guile,
point?
then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Bruh, what's a few more dead guards?
Woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Okay.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Anything in the shop?
Good day, my lord.
Platinum sword. You're a bit late.
Thank you for your custom.
You are so welcome. Speak to the townspeople. One there, and... Or are they both there? I guess they're both here?
Light it, for Gilbert's sake. You're a bearer, aren't you?
Anything I can help you with, travelers?
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamel's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths
our markets and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dhalmekian, would you?
No. I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Right, next up.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
No.
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dhalmekian. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Yeah. Gramps.
Looks like we'll be getting back to Drake's family toes.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dhalmekian. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
I'm pretty sure that the voice actor for this captain here is in FF14.
Well,
that is a very
like
familiar sounding voice.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Sweet incense! What candles?
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dhalmekian? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Okay, where's that point me over there?
Do you think we can trust him?
Only
Nope.
as far as I think.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
Oh boy.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Okay, you want to play the dead? Man, this damage is really falling off. Didn't even one shot. Whoa. Bing.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Alrighty. The Lock of Leisure. Just over here by the looks of it. And I think that we will probably leave it there for today. We're about to meet Rosina Dhalmekian. I don't know. I get the feeling like that might be a big thing. I don't know. Maybe it'll just be a random person, but they're building it up a bit, which makes me think it's going to be someone we already know somehow or something. I don't know. We will see. We will see how that goes. But that is where we're going to leave it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, if you could leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share the videos around, share the playlist around if you can. I would really appreciate that. And I will see you next time for more Final Fantasy XVI. Thanks for watching. See you then.